Number 10. Wild Blood. Wild Blood is a 2008 Italian film directed by Marco Tullio Giordana. The film is based on the true story of a group of Italian intellectuals and artists who, in the 1970s, banded together to fight against the growing power of organized crime in Italy. The film follows the journey of a young journalist who is drawn into their world of resistance and finds himself facing danger as he uncovers the truth about the country's criminal underworld. Through his experiences, the film explores the themes of courage, justice, and the fight against corruption. Number 9. Napoleon and Me. Napoleon and Me is a 2006 Italian romantic comedy drama film directed by Paolo Verzi. The film is set in the late 18th century and revolves around a young Corsican woman named Emma who falls in love with Napoleon Bonaparte while he is still a young military officer. As their relationship develops, Emma becomes embroiled in the political machinations surrounding Napoleon's rise to power and must navigate the treacherous waters of life in the court of the future emperor. Through it all, she must decide whether her love for Napoleon is worth the sacrifices she must make and the dangers she must face. Number 8. On the Milky Road. On the Milky Road is a 2016 film directed by Amir Kusturica. The film follows the story of a milkman named Costa, who lives a simple life in a small village surrounded by the mountains in the Balkans. One day, a group of soldiers, led by a beautiful woman named Malena, invades the village and Costa is forced to flee. He sets out on a journey along the Milky Road, a dangerous and mysterious path through the war-torn landscape, in search of safety and a new life. Along the way, he meets various characters, including bandits, refugees, and other soldiers, and he discovers the true nature of war and the human condition. Number 7. Under Suspicion. Under Suspicion is a crime thriller film released in 2000, directed by Stephen Hopkins. The movie stars Gene Hackman as Tony Aaron, a successful lawyer who is living a comfortable life with his family in Puerto Rico. One day, Tony is called to investigate the murder of a young girl, which quickly turns into a personal obsession. The investigation becomes complicated when Tony begins to realize that he himself is the prime suspect and must navigate a web of lies, deceit, and political corruption in order to clear his name and find the true killer. With Hackman's performance and a tight, suspenseful story, Under Suspicion is a must-see for fans of crime thrillers. Number 6. Rhino Season. Rhino Season is a 2012 Turkish-Iranian drama film directed by Bahman Gobadi. The film tells the story of a Kurdish poet and political prisoner named Sahel, who is released from prison after 30 years and tries to find his wife and family. Along the way, he encounters obstacles and experiences the changing landscape of contemporary Iran, including the growth of the underground economy and the changing political landscape. Throughout his journey, Sahel reflects on his past, the reasons why he was imprisoned, and the changes that have taken place in the world around him. Number 5. Dobermann. Dobermann is a 1997 French crime film directed by Jean Caunan. The film follows the story of a notorious gang leader named Dobermann, who, along with his gang, embarks on a series of daring and brutal bank robberies. As Dobermann's crimes become more audacious, the police begin to close in, and he finds himself in a race against time to avoid capture and complete one last job. The film is known for its fast-paced and intense action, as well as its stylish and visually striking cinematography. Number 4. Shoot 'Em Up. Shoot 'Em Up is a 2007 action film directed by Michael Davis. The plot revolves around a man named Smith who teams up with a pregnant woman named DQ to protect a newborn baby from a group of criminals who are after the child for unknown reasons. Throughout the film, Smith uses his exceptional shooting skills to fight off the attackers and keep the baby safe, leading to a series of intense and violent shootouts. The film is known for its over-the-top action sequences and dark humor. Number 3. Irreversible. Irreversible is a 2002 French film directed by Gaspar Noé. The film tells the story of a brutal crime and its aftermath in reverse chronological order, starting with the aftermath and working backwards to the events leading up to the crime. The film follows the lives of Marcus, Pierre, and Alex as they navigate love, loss, and revenge in the wake of a brutal attack on Alex. The film is known for its unflinching depiction of violence and sexual assault, as well as its use of a reverse chronology to create a disorienting and intense viewing experience. Number 2. The Apartment. The Apartment is a 1996 French film directed by Gilles Mamouni. The film tells the story of a young man named Max, who allows his colleagues to use his apartment for their extramarital affairs, in the hopes of advancing his own career. When Max begins a relationship with the mysterious and alluring Linda, he becomes embroiled in a web of deceit and desire, leading to a series of events that threaten to destroy everything he holds dear. The film is known for its intricate plot, stylish cinematography, and strong performances by its lead actors. Number 1. Malena. Malena is a 2000 Italian film directed by Giuseppe Tornatore. The film is set in a small town in Sicily during World War II, and follows the story of a young boy named Renato who becomes infatuated with a stunningly beautiful woman named Malena. As Renato watches from afar, he witnesses the town's men become obsessed with Malena and the gossip and rumors that swirl around her. Meanwhile, Malena is struggling to maintain her dignity and independence in the face of poverty and war, as the town turns against her and she becomes the target of their envy and hatred. The film is a nostalgic coming-of-age story, as well as a meditation on the power of beauty, desire, and the human condition.